You're watching AwJiz Boys show.
Hey listeners, let's talk about elevating your wardrobe with some serious style.
Absolutely. If you're all about expressing yourself and supporting the movement to normalize cannabis, then you gotta check out the Urban Connoisseur. They've got an incredible lineup of apparel that's all about living life elevated.
We're talking heavyweight chenille, skull hoodies, vibrant t-shirts with bold statements, and even some sleek accessories like snapback hats and comfy socks. And let's not forget those live life elevated gym shorts, perfect for the summertime.
And they got a deal for AwJiz listeners. They're offering an exclusive 20% off their entire shop. Just use the promo code AwJiz, AwJiz, when you check out.
Dive into their collection of fashion-forward pieces that do more than just look good. They're about making a statement, breaking down barriers, and sparking conversations.
Sparking. I like that. Whether you're looking for something casual, like a gas emoji t-shirt, or something that stands out like THC logo crew socks, THC, the Urban Connoisseur, has got you covered.
Check out their full range and take your style to the next level at theurbanconnoisseur.com. And remember to use special promo code AwJiz for 20% off your purchases.
And now,
let's get back to the show.
I think there comes a time in a man's life where he discovers that he's a very talented liar. When do you think that happened to you?
Oh, interesting. I don't lie anymore. No, but I used to be an insane liar. I would lie about everything growing up because I was afraid of telling my parents the truth most of the time.
Interesting.
Now I don't lie to them. I don't lie to anybody really. I don't give a fuck.
You matured.
It's more just like I don't care. You know, it's like white lies. I don't do them.
Okay. But when did you realize you could manipulate a situation based on a lie?
I think the best move is to pretend that you're really bad at lying.
Ooh.
And then you choose.
He just did.
And then the move is to only lie when you have to. Is be honest so consistently that when it comes time for someone big, that's when you drop a lie.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You build so much trust.
Damn.
And to the point where you're like, this guy never lies when he should lie. Yeah. That when you have to lie, it's a fucking get out of free jail card. You don't do it often. You do it once in a fucking 5 years.
So you're like 99.9% honest.
Yeah.
But then you drop the biggest lie.
Exactly. It's that one lie.
They won't know. Yeah. It's like you have your track record.
That's not my
child.
child.
You see a random thing.
Yeah. I've never seen that kid in my life.
Is that a lie though? Because like it can be proven.
Eventually, yeah. Most lies can be proven.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I guess
they're all subjective, but you lie in the moment. You can buy yourself some time.
Yeah, you can buy yourself some time.
Make sure that lady gets what needs to be done so you don't have to have that kid.
Smart man.
Yeah.
But that makes a lot of sense. I think the point you brought up that all lies come out, it's just some time, right? Give it some time.
All lies will eventually come out. Maybe when you're alive, maybe someone after you died. That's the worst way. Finding about like some shit about someone after they die.
Yeah.
Dude. Like Marlon Brando used to have sex with Richard Pryor.
I heard about that, but I thought it was Quincy Jones going crazy. That's what his daughter said.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was an interview that he said that.
Yeah.
But he was calling a lot of people homosexual.
Well, maybe a lot of words were homosexual.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we're back.
Right away, calling people out for being gay.
There's nothing wrong with that. But okay, hold on a second. Get back to me at the lie thing.
Yeah.
I think you broke it down beautifully, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So the audience, if you guys are listening, this guy is like the master manipulator.
That's not true. I don't lie at all. I've never lied in my life.
He follows his own advice.
Dude, you have to delude yourself that the lie is true. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not a big liar. Like I said, it's not.
But when did you discover, like, even if you were like 12 years old or something, when did you like, I said this lie and you got away with it and it worked out? Do you remember that moment?
I don't remember my first lie, but I do know that I thought I was a better liar than I was.
Okay.
Because the first time I had alcohol, I was like 13 or 14. And I drank way too much and I puked and I passed out.
Oh, no.
And like my parents came home and I pretended like I was just like really tired.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. And then I puked in the middle of the night, and I was like, it was so much I couldn't clean it up, and asked my mom to help me.
Wait, where did you puke?
Like just on the floor, like next to my bed and stuff. And I was like so out of it.
Darn.
And she's like, whoa, this smells terrible. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what it was. It must have, you know. And I knew in that moment, like I thought I got away with it. But she told me later, she's like, no, I knew you drank. I just saw how much you drank and like thought you learned your lesson. They're like, oh, he's like not going to do it again because you puked everywhere. So there's no point of bringing it up.
Got it.
And I was like, damn, all this time I thought I got away with the best lie ever.
Yes.
But no, they knew. Sometimes. So that really broke my, like, I'm not as good as a liar as I thought.
Interesting.
And she's like, better
so
be
you
honest.
didn't try to lie again?
I really cut it down from that moment.
But you told me you're good at picking up women.
Yeah, I do it with all honesty. There's something about being blunt. Also, did I say I was good at picking up women? I don't know if I've ever said that.
You said that. I feel like
I may have alluded to
we
it.
had a pick. Yes, exactly.
I've done okay with the women, but
Okay.
it's always
The truth?
most of the time, yeah.
I don't know, man. That's the belief.
Yeah, I think
How do
if you're super blunt, they find that attractive
I
too.
get it at a certain point, but even early in the dating game, you were just like, let me just be myself.
Yeah, dude. I think what it is I'm very confident in who I am to the point where, like, I don't know why this guy thinks he's the shit,
Yes.
but I believe it. You know?
That works.
He has no reason to prove, like, to believe he's the shit, but I do it.
That's great advice.
Be yourself, dude. Or lie. One or the other. They both work. When did you find out you were a good liar? Are you a good liar?
I don't know. I'm just like, sometimes I know the behavior, like I have to act a certain way. So like, I guess that's kind of lying. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think just following
for a
social norms
situation.
doesn't make you a liar. It just makes you like a human being.
yeah, but what if you feel a certain way about a person, right? But now you're in a business setting,
Yeah.
so you can't express yourself.
I think not being 100% expressive in your feelings is not the same as lying.
Okay, like manipulating a situation or something.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah, I can tell you a lie. So I was about 7 years old.
Yeah.
We were in Pakistan. I was living there for a minute.
Yeah.
And then so there's guys on the street that was carrying like this metallic like jungle gym thing.
Oh.
So what you would do is you would get on top of it, and then it's like a swing and goes back and forth, and he's manually like swinging.
Yeah, it's all rusted up and everything.
This actually, yeah, but you don't
Head
care.
spikes.
Yeah. So you pay the guy $1,
Oh.
and then
USD?
a rupee.
Okay.
Yeah, grupa.
Okay.
So it's like 1 rupee.
Yeah.
10 cents, right?
Okay.
Something like that, less. And then he just swings you for this time he has in his head, and then
He just whatever
he's
he
like,
feels
all
like.
right, you're done.
Yeah, the fatter kids, shorter time.
something like
Yeah.
like that. So when one time he went on like break, he just left his jungle gym thing.
Okay.
So we went and we were just fucking playing with it. Me and just like the random
You
kids
guys were
on the
just swinging.
street. We're just fucking all swinging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Swinging at a young age. That's how it starts.
It's nice.
So we were playing with it, and then the guy comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "Hey, like just starts like being aggressive,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
like, "Oh shit!" We all just ran away.
Yeah.
And then me, because I'm kind of a goody two shoes, so I go up to my dad, and I'm like, "Hey, Dad, what happened was there's a guy who came in for the swing." I said this in Farsi, but I don't want to say it.
No, it's okay.
This guy came in for a swing. Me, my brothers and the neighbors were using it, and he's mad that we used it. And my dad didn't even kind of let me finish. He just gave me 5 rupees
Oh.
to be like, go and give it to that guy for the fact that you guys been using it.
Oh.
But side note,
Oh, no.
side note, because this happened in 1997, by the way. So the reason I know the year and the reason my dad was so like dismissive to finish me off
Yeah.
is because my grandfather just died. R.I.P.
Oh, my goodness.
My grandfather just died, and it was a funeral. It was a fatihah at my house, and my father was mentally out of it.
Yeah, he was.
It was
Yeah.
sad. Just because I think they got into a
Was
argument.
it dad's dad?
My dad's dad.
Yeah.
So they just got into kind of an argument right before about something else,
Yeah.
and they were never able to make amends. That's
a hard way to go.
the hard
It's a hard way to go.
So anyways, I got the 5 rupees, and then when I went back to the guy, I'm like, here's 5. the guy forgot that I was one of the guys using it, and he's like, "Oh, you want to use $5 for?"
And then you got 5 swings?
And then I'm like, "Yeah." So I went over there, gave him the $5.
Dude, if there's ever a silver lining to a grandpa dying, that might be it right there, dude. He's just up in heaven being like, so proud of that kid. He got 5 swings because of me.
It wasn't even 5 swings. It was 5 rupees of swing. If I felt so guilty swinging the whole time that I was contemplating life, that a kid, while I was swinging, came with 1 rupee, sat down, and the guy's like, "You're still off, but you can still stay because you gave 5 rupees." And I'm just like swinging, and like, I didn't feel good about it. So that was one of the moments where I was like, I want to live in a world where I can just constantly tell the truth.
Yeah.
Because I don't
sound
like
you had any negative, other than the feelings. It sounds like you won. Sounds like it was a good time.
It was just like, I felt like Midas.
You have like trauma during swings now? Every time you're on a swing, you just think of your grandpa?
There was a period in my life where I loved swings. Yeah. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
I was always like going to the playground. Oh, the swing.
Yeah, we all like swings, but I think you have some trauma tied to it.
I may have had some trauma tied to it.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Thank you. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh. We're the AwJiz Boys.
We're the AwJiz Boys. I'm Kane.
And I'm Dauood. It'll be a fun episode. We started with a very, very lighthearted dead grandpa thing. And the guilt of lying as a child.
But that's not it. All right. I think that when a man discovers he's good at lying is the moment he's trying to get laid, and he's got to say what he's got to say in order to put her in that position that she feels comfortable with him to be like, yeah, okay, I'll say yes to this guy.
I get where you're coming from. I think I think that's a rookie move.
Yeah, early on.
Early on.
Discover that, maybe
you're
I
trying
am
to be the best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're not the CEO. You are the intern. You know what I'm saying?
But you're lying to be like, look at what I'm gonna be. This is what I'm projected to be. All right.
Yeah.
You're like sense. Rappers would be like, next week I'm gonna be projected with 600,000, and then they actually sold like 300,000. But the projections are always higher to get us.
It's a lot of speculation.
A lot of speculation. You got to double down on what you believe. So,
but I think women lie just as much.
Well, women lie physically.
Yeah.
So guys have to use Riz. So we're both lying. At the end of the day, as long as it's a mutual lie, we're in the same position.
Yeah, because I think Chris Rock had a joke about like when you go on a first date, you're not dating.
I love that joke.
Yeah, you're not dating that person. You're dating the representative or whatever. And that's true. Women, they're not themselves, and men aren't themselves on that first date. But I think when you truly are yourself, that's when you're most comfortable dating. Okay. That's the most fun.
That is. Like, I'm with you completely.
Adult dating, when you're like just yourself, is my favorite. Because it was like, I don't care.
Exactly.
Right? Whereas when you're younger, it's like every single date is do or die.
Yeah.
Like I need to win this one.
I need this validation.
Yeah. Now it's like, I don't. Deuces. You don't have fun? Great.
I like that.
Let's split the check. Yes, perfect. This is better for me. You know?
No, I'm completely with you. It's so much. The fact when you're in a position that you can say no to sex versus early on, where you're like, any opportunity I can double down on.
Yeah,
you're in a different headspace.
You're different. Yeah, supply and demand, baby.
Exactly.
When you're young, you're demanding it.
So do you think that it has nothing to do with adult dating? So somebody could be an adult.
Oh, I'm sure, bro. There's a whole bunch of those internet guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at all these cars I have. Because they have no personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at my stuff.
Yes.
Look how rich I am. But they're broke. They're just flexing. They have a salvage title.
Yes.
Mercedes Benz. That was, they bought for $5,000 at an auction.
Are you that guy that flexes in front of things?
No.
Have you ever been?
Like, if it was like maybe like a camel or like a tiger, I would take a picture with a tiger.
A camel would be sick. A tiger would be sick. But I'm talking about like.
But even then, I go for funny.
You go for.
So funny. I'd be like humping.
But you've
I'd
never.
Be humping no, I'm not saying never. I've had phases. I was a douchebag.
That's what I mean. Tell me that douchebag phase.
Yeah, dude.
Did you wear Ed Hardy and Christian Audige?
No, I was not quite there.
Oh, what?
But I was.
Is this guy even Afghan?
I was adjacent. I liked skulls. I wore a lot of skulls.
Did you wear Affliction?
No, I didn't. The thing is, I was more hood than I was like fuckboy.
Okay.
So I wore everything baggier clothes and like Jordans and stuff like that more. That was more important. I never wore like super skin. I did the skinny jeans, but that was because also like that's what the hood people were wearing at one point.
I see. The skinny jeans came on through hip. So it's
It
more
was all hip.
hip-hop.
I was hip hop adjacent.
I
totally.
see.
Yeah.
I mean, Ed Hardy and Christian Auger got to hip hop eventually because of Lil Wayne. Do you remember that?
Yeah. That
Lil
wasn't-
Wayne Fireman music video.
For sure. That wasn't.
Yeah.
Like I would wear True Religion. You know what I'm saying? Jeans.
True Religion. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
That's
yeah,
like that's as like Afghan-y.
yeah, that's
like
pretty
that.
Afghan.
That like black V-neck guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see.
I never went black V-neck guy.
What about Armani Exchange?
No, dude.
You've never been Armani Exchange.
I never
guy.
did all this, bro. Like I said,
Okay.
I was like fitted caps guy. I was never a deep V guy.
Got it.
I had a phase where like I tried to do that.
Interesting.
Like like those poofy leather jackets and like a DV. And it just didn't
It didn't.
vibe with me, dude.
Interesting.
It wasn't who I was.
Okay. You're also taller, so I think for you to
Yeah,
go
my
that
DV
baggy
is
style,
like so deep, bro. It's like down to my belly button. I have the deepest V, bro.
they're like, you know, women are like, I like that.
Yeah, they can't. I like that you have cleavage, sir.
Yeah. It's Kendrick Lamar, that voice where he's like back to back. I like that
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
I love.
Did you DV it? You had V-necks.
Probably. You know, I
Yeah.
tried everything.
You're just like European, I feel like.
yeah. I did. Well, I'm in Canada.
Did you have Ferrari shoes or Ferrari pants or Ferrari anything?
Never, no.
Okay.
Like I had Christian Auger, I had Ed Hardy. So the thing is, like, I bought it from a website that I didn't know was fake.
Oh, you had fake Ed Hardy?
Because I'm poor, but I found this website.
Ted Hardy?
No, it's all legit.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
very high quality. So everybody was like, "Damn, y'all shit is sick."
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was with white people that was buying.
How many rhinestones did you have on your shit? Was your shit sparkly?
Not all of them, but some of them were. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
t-shirts and the hoodies.
Okay.
So there's like so much flashy shit that I still have to this day, and the quality's still good.
Mm-hmm.
But I got it from this website. I think it was called stylegoing.com.
Okay.
It's no longer available, but it was originally because I found this Bape hoodie. And I was
Oh,
really into Bape.
I would wear Bape.
So I
love
put that Bape with.
Was it like the pink camo one? You know what I'm talking about?
I had the blue camo.
Blue camo.
But it
yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking-
That shit's fire.
Yeah, it was
son.
fire. So that's what started me when I got there.
Yeah, I kind of want to go buy that again right now.
Yeah, I want-
Oh, dude.
I'm
That
so with it.
That I bring back.
Hey, I'm 100% with you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that. But I went to the website. It was like popular items. So
Yeah.
what do they have for sale? And it was like shirts for $20.
Okay.
And then it was Ed Hardy. But Ed Hardy at the time was between the cheapest was $99, dollars but it was like $199 to $250 Canadian. I don't know what the price in US is at the time. So I saw it and I was just like, all right, might as well. And I liked art. So
Mhm.
that's why I fucked with it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, but in my school, it wasn't like everybody had Ed Hardy. Some kids, like the rich kids, had Ed Hardy, but my whole school was all rich kids.
Oh, okay.
So it was very common to see people.
Yeah,
wearing that
like I
shit.
said, when I got a little bit older, I tried to go into like deep V, like black V-necks and stuff, but I never did it already, just because I thought it was a little tacky.
Okay.
And I was Bay Area guy, so like I dressed hyphy, which was still
That's kind of cool.
yeah, it was colorful as fuck,
Yeah.
but like hood, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's like,
yes.
That Bape sweater, think of that in just different colors.
Okay.
That's my outfit.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? And then like ripped up jeans, and then Air
You never
Forces.
wore anything fitted.
No.
Okay.
No. Still haven't. No, I've never liked fitted clothing.
I did fit it.
I like
went-
baggier stuff. I had a phase when like I started comedy where like stuff started getting tighter,
Mhm.
but then I blew that off too.
I tried different stuff. I went to the European style in 2013 to 2015. That was
I was too
my time.
homophobic at that age
Interesting.
to be wearing the European stuff. I had European cousins who were like in great shape, and they
Yes.
showed up in those clothing, and I was just like, oh, these guys are gay.
I was more like, oh, if you can pull girls, it doesn't matter if people think you're homophobic.
No, that's what it is. Yeah, they would pull chicks. They were
Yes.
very handsome guys, but at the same time, like, nah, they're gay. Like,
that's-
I couldn't
I was okay.
I couldn't comprehend.
Because I would have rebutted you to be like, yo, but anyways, that chick that you like is interested in this gayness.
And then I'd be like, hey man, chicks like gay dudes. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I'll be like, I'll take it.
Yeah, dude.
They're trying to convert me. And I'll be like, let me go
I
ahead.
respect it, dude, but I'd be like, nah, dude, I'm too straight for chicks, bro. I'm too straight to
I want outfits that other men compliment.
That's what I want, dude.
If you really think about it, what makes things cool is just
100%.
really impressing another man.
I read something years ago
What's
that
that?
like blew my mind. It's like guys wear like Jordans and shoes and stuff, like
Yes.
nice shoes. for compliments from other men.
Yes.
They're not, no woman,
Yes.
like maybe now, but like growing up, women were like, dude, nice Jordans.
We're not sneakerheads like that.
The chicks weren't like that. Maybe they are, but like not.
Definitely not around me.
Yeah, not around me. So a dude be like, dude, well, freaking 11 Space Jams, bro. And I'll be like, nice.
Exactly.
Bro. I'm so excited, you know?
This is going to give me social clout. I
Exactly.
need this.
Yeah.
And that's my way of connecting to another man. And all decisions are made to connect with more men. And that's the straightest we could be.
Yeah, connecting with other dudes.
Can I tell you a funny story?
Yeah, I was just thinking like the straightest app a man can use is Grindr. I'm so connected with all these guys, dude. They want me my friends.
I have nothing for that. That does make sense if you were just like, let me get on this app just to see how they're thinking.
How they're thinking? Like you trying to infiltrate them?
Infiltrate, but they're infiltrating you?
You've been day 69 of pretending to be gay.
Yeah.
I've had anal sex. It hurts.
But the guy keeps doing it, thinking he's on a mission, but like subconsciously, he's actually really into it.
I think though, like jokes aside, if you try to infiltrate any, like you try to go deep cover,
Yeah.
you always get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Bro. You don't know what's right, up, down. You know.
Yes.
Like what happened? Like every single undercover cop movie, he feels empathy for like the people he's like trying to like bust. You know, no pun intended.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Bust from behind.
Bust from behind.
Yeah.
But what else are we gonna talk about? I think there's something else.
There's a few things I was going to talk about, but we didn't put the thing about lying. We started with lying.
Why does all our conversation just end up with gay stuff, dude? Dude, we went almost 15 minutes and then gay stuff came out, dude.
Then we're like back into this. It's all good. No,
Well, that's what we're lying about. That's what we're trying to get to, everybody. We're lying about our sexuality.
yeah, we are.
Do you know any Afghans that are closeted? Don't obviously say their names, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, you think you know a few?
I think because I know some Afghans that are married that I'm just like,
Yeah, dude, you gay.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
You so gay, dude.
Yeah.
Why you got a wife?
Exactly.
Yeah. I wonder how many closeted dudes are in the community.
I love the fact that we said let's not talk about gays, and we thought of a serious
dude.
topic related to
Well, I think what it is like we're so repressed with our gayness that anytime we're like, here's the microphone, get dicks.
Welcome to the gay pod, God. It's
No, okay.
AwJiz.
No, let's get away from it.
No,
Lying.
that's cool. When it comes to lying, I just said like, for me, I discovered that I was good at lying when it came to like selling myself to flirt with women or like just trying to get laid. I was like, what's like the wildest shit you've done for trying to get laid? If you have like a story of like saying some shit. Because I remember, I can tell you a funny story. I was talking to a chick that was like kind of French, kind of wasn't even that cute, but she was kind of digging me. But I started the conversation with a fake French accent. And then I was
And you
like,
just commit to it?
I have to commit to it. And then I found out she wasn't even French. She's like Colombian,
Yeah.
but just looked super light skinned. So her accent, I didn't even identify properly. And so she's never correcting me because she thinks I'm French and that's my way of talking. I keep this up for the whole night, and I went there like 10 p.m. I stayed till like 4 a.m. And I'm also super drunk by the end of the night.
Of course.
And I just fucking had to do this. It was a failure attempt, and the chick was not cute, and I still had to do it because that's the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything like that. I'm pretty chill. No, I've driven hella far. This is a fun story. Let's
hear it. Driven very far.
I'm trying to. I have two different stories.
Let's hear it.
But I don't know which one. This one's funnier.
Got it.
This was years ago. I was performing in Sacramento at a comedy club, and I just got onto Tinder. I was like, all right, I'm like, I just got out of a relationship. Downloaded Tinder, started swiping like crazy.
Sure.
Got a match before my shows were over.
Amazing.
And I'm like, all right, cool. Start making moves. And she's like, all right, I'm down to meet up. She's like, but like, I'm not coming all the way to you. And I'm like, she was like a little bit farther. And I was like, I'm not coming all the way to you. So we decided to like meet some like random spot, which also women don't do that.
Yeah.
This is like nighttime. It was like, I could murder this woman if I wanted to.
Fuck.
We meet up. She's pregnant.
No.
Yeah.
Shit.
She's not like super noticeably pregnant.
Did she tell you she was pregnant?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I can't. I wish I could tell you.
This is so funny.
I wish I could tell you she did, and I was like, "Fuck it, who cares?" I think she did.
Okay.
But the thing is, the pictures like showed she was like 3 months.
3 months, you could kind of see a bump.
It's like a little bit, but it's not like she was like really tiny. Like it didn't.
Okay.
You couldn't tell.
Sure.
We're talking, flirting. We hook up.
Were you at a hotel?
No, in a car.
Oh, just in a car.
In her car.
In her car.
Yeah,
Okay.
tiny car.
Yep.
I was too big for it.
Yeah.
It was whatever. Come in 20 seconds. Instantly come.
Just get it out of the
Just
way.
embarrass her, embarrass
Yeah.
myself. Everybody's embarrassed.
How long was the drive? Do you want to say it?
35 minutes, 40 minutes.
Okay.
It's not that bad. It's already in Sacramento. I had another story where I drove like 2 hours.
Oh, okay. But let's stick with this one. You had 35 minutes to 40 minutes.
Yeah, to get there. Come in 10 seconds.
Okay.
And then this is what I was just so paranoid at the time. I was like, I'm in her, no condom.
Okay.
And I was like, you are pregnant, right? And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I just came in you. What's wrong? Like, I didn't have a condom. She's like, you're pregnant. You're not like joking or anything, right? She's like, what are you, stupid? Like, do you want to see the, what is it called?
I don't know.
The fucking picture of the baby.
Picture of the fucking thing.
There's a fucking word for it.
It's
The
probably
scan. The fucking,
It'll come to us.
God damn it. Not the CAT scan. The monogram. I don't know what the fuck it is. Do you want to see the picture of the thing? And she shows me pictures
Yeah.
of the scan of the baby.
Was it off her phone or something?
Yeah, it was off her phone.
But how do you know it's not?
I don't know now. Don't say that to me now. But at the time, I'm like, all right, that was good enough.
Lil Daood's out there.
I just accused the woman of not being pregnant because I busted at her and I was so like paranoid.
Yeah.
That's the whole story.
And then, so did you hook up with her again?
No, that was it. I got in the car and I left.
10 seconds.
Yeah, dude, I'm not doing it again. She's pregnant. Once the post-nut clarity came in,
Yeah.
I was like, what am I doing here? This is disgusting. I got out of there.
Post-nut clarity is crazy.
Post-nut clarity is the best and worst thing that's ever happened to men.
What's so good about it?
What's good about it?
Yeah.
The way you feel right afterwards.
You feel like you're done with this person.
I'm done with everything. I'm in a state of perfection. I am clear.
Oh, wait.
I can see things.
That's positive?
I had what?
Interesting. So
You don't like those
you
things?
say you're done with everything. What do you mean done with everything?
I'm done with the bullshit. Now it's time to get on the grind.
Oh,
I am one with the world.
I see.
I have my goals and my dreams, and I'm gonna go for them. And then you get horny like 45 seconds later, and you're like, oh no.
Oh, I see. You're
The
trying to
clarity
say, like,
of the world is what I'm saying, my guy.
okay, so the cum is getting out of your system.
Yeah.
Now you can think clearly.
Yes.
And then now you can actually go for your goal.
You can be who you're supposed to be.
Interesting.
You have no more distractions.
So
You're not held down by these worldly possessions. Like, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah.
if you could choose
Go ahead.
to get rid of like your sexual urges by taking this
Libido,
pill,
100%.
like completely.
If
No,
I
you
could
don't
have-
need sex at all.
If I can have post-nut clarity
Yeah.
always and
Yeah.
never be horny,
Yeah.
I would take that in a second,
Whoa.
in a heartbeat.
What?
Yeah.
That's what Adderall feels like.
No, I'm horny on Adderall. I'm horny on everything.
Wait, you've taken Adderall?
Of course I take an Adderall.
For what?
I like to party, dude.
Party on Adderall.
Yeah, dude, it's an upper, bro.
Damn it.
Yeah, Adderall is awesome, bro. I get euphoric when I take the Adderall. It's kind of like Molly for me.
So you've never lied to get a girl to like you.
I didn't say that.
That's what we... Okay. Thanks for cutting me off.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I've lied. I just don't. I can't even remember the last time I lied.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah,
got very
yeah. It's
positive.
been a long time. I don't need to lie. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I said a lie to a woman.
I lie on stage.
That's, I think, okay.
Yeah.
I think lying on stage is fine.
I stretch the truth a lot.
That's still fine. I'm
Oh,
talking
shit.
about more so. Yeah, I'm aware.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. More for your personal life, I was thinking. Because like the thing that, I think the worst lie that I've said, I think, is
You straight.
I love you.
Oh, I've done the I love you lie.
I said it to a woman.
I said it to a dude.
And I think I just lied right now.
Yeah.
Because I said I think.
Yeah, but I think I thought I was in love. I think sometimes you try to convince yourself. Sometimes you just got to say the thing that feels right in the moment, even if you don't know if you're feeling it.
Sometimes
love
it's
you is-
good to say it, even if you don't feel it? If you think it's the right thing to say at the moment?
I think what I just said is wrong.
Okay.
But at the time, it made sense. I don't know. Saying I love you before you love somebody is kind of wild, actually. But I've done it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know
you
why.
probably didn't know what love was at that time.
That's what it is, right?
That's not a lie. That's not.
See,
a
I
lie.
thought I loved.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Then that's not a lie. I'm
Okay.
I'm thinking about this chick's like, if you meet a girl that you're like, oh shit, she'll like it if I say I love you.
So I think they said it to me, and then I said it back, and I was like, yeah, I think this is true.
Oh, okay. So,
But I wasn't.
if it makes sense at that moment,
Well, I say sometimes you don't know it's a lie, and feelings are weird like that. So you don't know if it's a lie or not.
interesting.
So say it, and then see how you feel. And if you feel like you're lying, take it back.
Can we take a break on
I think it's
that?
time to take a break.
Hey guys,
That's not a lie. I'll tell you what.
we go to the outro.
Hey, listeners, let's talk about elevating your wardrobe with some serious style.
Absolutely. If you're all about expressing yourself and supporting the movement to normalize cannabis, then you gotta check out the Urban Connoisseur. They've got an incredible lineup of apparel that's all about living life elevated.
We're talking heavyweight chenille skull hoodies, vibrant t-shirts with bold statements, and even some sleek accessories like snapback hats and comfy socks. And let's not forget those live life elevated gym shorts, perfect for the summertime.
And they got a deal for AwJiz listeners. They're offering an exclusive 20% off their entire shop. Just use the promo code AwJiz, AwJiz, when you check out.
Dive into their collection of fashion-forward pieces that do more than just look good. They're about making a statement, breaking down barriers, and sparking conversations.
Sparking, I like that. Whether you're looking for something casual, like a gas emoji t-shirt, or something that stands out like THC logo crew socks, THC, the Urban Connoisseur, has got you covered.
Check out their full range and take your style to the next level at theurbanconnoisseur.com. And remember to use special promo code AwJiz for 20% off your purchases.
And now,
Let's get back to the show.
What's your thoughts on Afghan scam artists?
Why they gotta be Afghan, bro? There's a scam artist in every community, I feel like.
I feel like in Afghan community, every other one.
I don't know if Afghans are scammers. Like, I think they're chalak. Is that the word?
Chalak, yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, they're like trying.
Yeah, but that means finesse. I like that.
They finesse.
Finesse is okay.
I don't think they're outright like stealing money for nothing. They're not like taking and not giving you anything. They're just kind of being sneaky with their sales.
No, that's okay.
They're just upselling really hard.
No, those things are all positive things about Afghans. We're entrepreneurs. I'm with you there. But I'm talking about the Afghans that are having all Afghans that have charities.
What do you mean? These charities aren't like paying people?
I think most of them are scams. Most of them, they don't. Though, if you're a charity and you don't release your funds, like here's a distribution of funds, and this is the breakdown of our last event. We made this much money, and it's going this somewhere that can be tracked. If you're not that, don't call yourself a charity, and don't get Afghans money, because that's worse. If you scam white people, I'm not mad at it, but I kind of care less.
Yeah, scamming your own community is one of the most horrific things you can do.
It's the stupidest shit, and I see it over and over again for Afghans. It's like,
do you know, how about this? How about if we do a positive thing? Do you know any charities that you would recommend?
No.
Okay. There has to be. I have like UNICEF, I think, on my thing, but that's not an Afghan charity. It's
like a global.
It's a global thing that helps.
And to be honest, I don't even know that one.
Oh, okay. UNICEF's pretty popular.
Okay, no, I'm talking about in the sense of like what percentage of your funds go there. Did they talk about that?
I think you can look that all up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember going to like some like heart foundation or something. It's to make Kevin Hart taller. And it said for every dollar, what percentage goes to admin, what percentage goes to this.
That's nice.
And it actually broke it down. And I was like, okay, cool. And it was like a subscription model. So you're doing like $10 or $15 a month. Yeah. And then it's telling you where your money's going. And I know that's very complex, and Afghans don't need to have something like that. But the worst part of these Afghan charities are all of them are fueled by parties and throwing events. So we get together in hopes to get people to get married, And then afterwards, they collect that money and they say, it went to this charity. And you're like, okay, what's the breakdown of the event? Because the minimum cost was $70 and now you're taking $120 at the door. So the math is not mathing as far as how successful this was. And then they show a video of them being like, hey, we went down the street and paid this homeless guy this, or gave him a sandwich.
This is very specific. I feel like you have someone in mind, but I'm not sure what it is. So, okay.
I have examples that I could bring up.
Okay, we don't have to call out people specifically. But
No, I will fucking call someone out without saying their name. Is it okay?
I don't know how I feel about it, but continue.
So I went to a charity. And it was a charity event. They were throwing a fucking concert.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, why not? Let's support the community. I paid them full price. I did not ask for a discount. Cool. I went to the event and then they're like, we ran out of seats. So they oversold the event for the tickets. And then I had to negotiate and talk with the manager of the hotel that turned into like a little hall to get chairs from the back. And I'm just like, y'all the organizers, y'all not doing shit. I paid for this and I'm here with 4 people. And I'm like, dude, we all paid for this. We're not doing it for free.
We're the only 4 not with seats?
Yeah, we were the only 4 that weren't with seats. They already had,
So they oversold it by like 4 or 5?
No. Because outside, there's still a line for the, what is it, walk-in?
Oh, okay.
So there's a huge lineup already outside.
Yeah.
We already paid our tickets. We go in there and they're like, these are the people. And everybody bought extra people. So like some people snuck people in and everything.
Okay. Yeah,
and it was allowed by the organizers. So, and I go to the organizer himself and I said, yo, what's going on? And what he tells me is, look at this table. And I'm like, you mean the table with these women's purses? Like, there's no names on them. Just take the purses and sit down. And I'm like, you're the fucking organizer to this charity fucking event.
That's kind of fucking hilarious, though. That's wild. That's a wild
The
thing.
fact
Like,
that he was serious.
Move the purses?
Yes. He said, move the purses. I don't see any names in there. And I'm like, okay, cool. Haha. No, this is serious.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I saw that and I'm like, yo, fuck this. You scammed the community, you took the money. And then afterwards, this was like, they had artists and they didn't pay the artists either. So I'm like, where did the money go?
That touches on something that I have been affected by.
Talk to me, please.
Is Afghans wanting me to perform for free for everything that I do,
That's
apparently.
fucking embarrassing.
And it's like, I did a lot of free shit. Because like, I want to help as much as I possibly can, but I can't. I need to eat, bro. Like, it's not, like if I'm balling, then maybe I'll do some stuff for free here and there.
You're right.
But I can't. No, dude. So it's...
And you're providing a service.
Yeah, dude.
And you're a professional.
This is my job.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I need to get paid for this.
Exactly.
And a lot of them, I think that's what it is they don't see what I do a job or a service. The thing is just like...
no, but they do. Because they contact you to be a part of their events.
They want me a part of it, but they don't want to pay me.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and it happens.
They want to keep the profits.
Yeah, and it's like, what am I going to... Who in
They're
their
like,
right
we're
mind?
providing this event for you.
Fuck your event.
Yes,
I have an audience. I sell tickets.
Yeah, but they're like, you've never had it like this. They'll try to
Can I tell you
upsell
something?
you. Go.
These events
Yes.
are hell gigs.
Yeah.
Even if they're the hardest things for me I've ever done, or when it's an all Afghan audience and not at a comedy club.
I'm with
Because one, they don't know what the hell they're doing. Right?
Yes.
The lighting is the worst lighting.
Yes.
Comedy clubs need to be dark.
Yes.
They need to be tight. They need to be low ceilings. They need to have one spotlight on me. I need to be elevated.
Yes.
Any of these Afghan events that I've ever had, I have never been given any of these things. Okay? I have been given a microphone.
Yes.
And that is it. All right?
It doesn't work.
It does not. One time there was no stage. I had to just walk around, just talking, like just harassing the entire audience, like, bro. So it's like, and then I have like not demands, but I have like requirements when I do performances now. Like cool. I need these to be met.
Fire.
And then I have to charge. I can't just do it for free, bro.
Exactly.
And also these people, my audiences are Afghan-Americans. You know what I'm saying? I love Afghans who are like fucking Afghan who like barely speak English.
Yeah. Sacramento Afghans.
Yeah, is that a thing?
It is now.
Okay. But it's Afghan-Americans, and those like mela vibes or whatever, I don't do well in those situations.
I feel you.
Because it's so much work.
I feel you.
And I'm not getting paid for it, it's the worst situation.
So are you like more of a host in that situation than a stand-up
The thing is,
comic?
they don't know what I am. I'm never being told. There's like, we want you to come perform.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, what does this mean? And then they will tell me what it sounds like a stand-up thing. And then when I get there, it's a completely different thing.
Interesting.
Sometimes they want me to MC.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll want me to do my stand-up, which never goes well in those rooms.
I bet.
And there's a lot of times I just know better now, and I just say no. Sometimes though, not always.
Yes.
There have been situations where it's like a college, like I did UCLA.
Oh, cool.
They didn't pay me very much, but it was for a good cause.
Okay.
And they had a good setup.
Okay.
And that's
At least they respect the craft.
Exactly. They kind of knew what was going to happen.
Interesting.
They were younger, and I got treated. Like I said, the pay wasn't great, but they had a budget, and they worked within their budget.
Uh-huh.
And I was very happy.
Yep.
And the show was good, but these other people, they just they want me to perform for free.
Yeah.
They don't meet any of my requirements.
Exactly.
And then they want me to be grateful. It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess they be scamming in that situation. They're not looking out for me.
But that's a good point. So that's the art and commerce. So you're saying the scamming can exist whenever the arts are involved. And that's why our parents probably say stay away from the arts because they're all scammers.
Yeah, I think it's easy to take advantage of artists. Because it's not obvious our service.
Yeah.
Right? It's like we're coming to perform and that should be it.
Yes.
But they don't know what we do and how it works. And and also I hate opening up for musicians.
Oh shit.
Or following musicians. They're different things.
Yes.
All right? Bro, imagine going to watch a football, like a basketball game, and start playing soccer.
Yeah.
All right? Those are two fucking different things.
Exactly.
All right? I don't want to watch these guys play soccer right now. That's nothing to do with what I came for.
But come on, bro. Every Afghan basketball tournament is also the soccer tournament the same day. So
is that really true?
That's true. I legit went to an Afghan soccer and basketball tournament that happened at the same gymnasium that the basketball audience are like, all right, cool. Now that they're done, here's the soccer people.
Yeah.
And the following day was soccer first, then basketball right after. So Afghan, we mix everything up together.
Yeah, not everything has to be buffet style. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just want a meal. That's it.
They just want a 2-for-1 from you.
Everything is 2 for 1, bro.
They want you to be the host. They want you to greet people as they walk in.
This is the only security guard. I'm a big guy. They don't know what's going on, dude.
Be security and everything, and no pay.
And no pay.
And
then you thank them.
You have to.
You got to be polite.
Shame on you for not thanking them.
Where's your hat?
We gave him all of this.
We let them perform here.
We let him talk to the people that he attracted.
Yeah.
Sold tickets to. So
yeah.
That's another thing I don't fuck with when I see that artists are taken advantage of. That kind of hits the spot for me because I'm just like, you can scam whoever you want. If you scam like business people that are making multi-million out of a couple $100s, sure, I get it. I see your rationale a little bit. But artists are what's pushing our culture forward, whether it's Afghan or just American artists, whatever. And to take advantage of those people, like you said, they're the easiest people too to take advantage of.
I also want to say it's obviously easy to shit on the scammers, but I think there are a lot of good people out there. And I think what my biggest problem with the scammers is you're taking away from the people who are actually trying to help.
That's the worst part of all of this.
Yeah, is that there are good charities out there, that there are good community leaders, there are people who care about the people. And every time a scam starts, all you're doing is making me less likely to donate to one of these good ones because I'm skeptical.
Yeah.
And that's really annoying. And I don't know, like I said, I've worked with the Afghans, and I'll tell you the horror stories. But like I said, I've been treated okay sometimes. UCLA had a great experience.
Awesome.
There's the Afghan association there.
Mm-hmm.
Those kids were great. So, some people get it. And the people who come to my shows, I love them. They come to comedy clubs. They get it. All right. I'm obviously backtracking here.
Yes.
All right. So
you're focusing on the positive as well.
I'm trying to focus on the positive.
So, no, which is good. And I think I agree with you that we don't need these bad apples to ruin it for the whole community.
Exactly.
I get you completely.
Yeah.
But when we have very few representation on the West, so everybody almost has to be good because that's going to fuck it up for everybody else. But I think that the scammers started first and then the legit people are coming after. So there are some good.
I don't know about that.
No, there are some good. I was fucking around earlier. There are some positive.
I think it started
charities.
off good people first, and the scammers.
No, I'm talking about in the West. I'm talking about the people that came to the West first, and then started up building charities for let's help back home. From my personal experience, majority of the charities that I was initially introduced to.
Disagree with that.
Tell me.
I've had the opposite. My family's been sending money to Afghanistan through whatever chains, and they've always.
My family does that as well. That's different.
What is that?
But we have a person in Afghanistan that we send money to that we trust. That's different.
That guy I trust.
That guy I trust.
Yeah. Kaka UNICEF.
Well, no. I actually. Well, until 2021, I had a family in Afghanistan.
Yeah, I still have family.
So we would send it directly to them or like to a cousin or something. And what they would do is they didn't have to. They would like, here's a video of like us taking it to people, and they would send it to us, and we were like, cool. Or we would tell them specifically how much does it cost to like kill qasab goat or and then we would send that money, and they would do that, and then they can take some for themselves, which is fine, but they can take it, they would like send it to other families in the neighborhood. And that was like a common practice there. That was the coolest thing about Eid Qurban. Yeah, so that was the coolest thing about that. But our people, I'd say overall,
have you ever seen the goat get slaughtered?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
I never have.
Goat, cow.
Really?
I saw a cow freak out, and then they had to get multiple men to hold the cow.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like for Eid Qurban, you went and got like the goat?
Yeah, back home.
Yeah?
Back home.
That's wild.
My brother did it here as well.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it here.
I don't know if I could do it now. Too old to like go see it.
Oh, you think
I
you'd
feel
be
bad.
traumatized?
No, I wouldn't be traumatized. I just feel guilty. I wouldn't want to eat goat after that. The reason I like meat is because I don't have to deal with it. As soon as I have to start killing my own animals, I'm going vegetarian.
Up to like 3 to 4 years ago, I can remember killing chickens with my bare hands.
Yeah, I'm good off that.
My father took us to the farm.
Yeah.
And we bought chickens.
And then you would just kill them.
And then we killed in our backyard.
Yeah.
And then we cleaned it up. And my dad's like, today we're having chicken.
And then you ate that chicken.
I didn't feel good about it.
Yeah.
But the worst part about it is it feels so warm.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's just warm.
They're so kind and dumb.
No, not the kind and dumb part.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just
There's
the warmth. The warmth lets you know there's life.
Oh, well, not anymore. Not after you kill it.
It's warm until even if you remove all the stuff, it's warm for a while. And that's the worst part about it. But hey, it's the most eaten, and I love chicken. So
I love chicken too.
And
we
pray. We pray for the animal, and I love.
Yeah, I understand. Like it's obviously so hypocritical that I'm like I don't want to kill the animal that I eat. Yeah. I understand.
You outsource your killing. That's
what I'm about, dude. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I that's the world I want to live in.
Businessman when it comes to your meat.
Exactly. I have a hitman.
Exactly. Hitman, beat that meat.
Yeah. Yeah. He just comes around and kills the chicken, like strangling it.
Exactly. It was that other thing you said. The
piano wire.
The piano wire. Nice. Another callback.
First episode, right?
It is the first episode.
There you go.
A lot of topics were covered there. But no, I've definitely seen, we talked about scam artists, and then we went into
positive scams. Have you ever seen that? A positive scam? Like a Robin Hood?
I support Robin Hoods, to be honest.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. That's what we need. Scam the rich and give to the poor. We need some of those vibes.
Let's see.
That's where we got to get our talents in.
Because the thing is, most of these scam artists do it to benefit themselves.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you are a scammer with a heart,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it John Q? Is that the movie?
When his son needs a new heart?
Yeah.
Literally? Yeah. What about it?
So he's committing a crime.
But
he's doing it like there's something else that the audience knows. That's the dramatic irony.
The good lie.
Exactly. So it's like that. So you're saying something like that. I support that completely.
Yeah, I'm all about the good lie.
For sure.
The good scam.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Take from these billionaires, these rich fucks, and then send some, and keep a little bit for yourself. I get it.
You know what those are called? Those are called government grants.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That's funny.
Yeah. So I'm okay with that, but I just don't like Afghans scamming Afghans and Afghans putting a bad name out there for that. Here's the thing. So the representation does matter. Like, for example, we started this podcast, and inshallah, this will inspire other people to create podcasts, and other podcasts have inspired us to be here. And the more Afghan podcasts we have, now we have all these separate voices. We could talk about AwJiz. They could talk about gay shit. whatever they want to talk about,
dude.
right?
Yes. You give this man a little bit like a time to think of anything, just in gay shit. That's where his free mind goes. I would love to see you on an improv troupe.
It's just
all right. Give us a house and give us a place and an activity. Gay bar, dancing.
yo, I'm like Michael Scott, who's like in an improv group, and then he's like, I have a gun, and that's his way of saying that to everything. Have you seen that?
I don't watch The Office like
Oh,
that.
fuck. There was a scene, you get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I remember.
so every single time he just brings up the fact that he has a gun, so then the other person reacts by putting their hand up, and then they're like, Michael, you can't keep saying you have a gun in every single scenario. But he's like, it applies. And then I'm like, yeah, that's always the case. But okay, anyways, we could talk about something, they could talk about whatever they want to talk about, but it allows for different voices to be out there. In the beginning, though, the reason we might get more hate is because people find this and they're like, wait, there's finally a TV show and it's not the way I want it.
Oh, yeah.
Then they trip.
That's 100%. I wrote a tweet when I first started comedy that like people send to me every now and again.
What's up?
That was like, people are so happy that they have representation in me. They're like, oh my God, your representation. It's nice that you're doing it. And then I'll say something I disagree with them, like, that's not how we want to be represented. And I'm like, dude, like, you can't, I'm representing, like, I am myself. I'm just trying to be my truest self. You know what I'm saying? And funny. That's more important than anything.
Yes.
If I represent your beliefs and everything, I'm so happy for that.
Cool.
If you do not align with me, make your own podcast.
Sure.
Start a podcast. It's literally the easiest thing in the world.
Or just listen to you having different views.
No.
You don't need to.
You have to agree with everything you hear. All right? You know what? I take back what I said. Afghans, we're a monolith. All right? We have one voice. We have one opinion. And I am that. All right? I am that. Anything less.
He is the one.
All right? I speak for all of you.
Exactly.
My opinions are absolute.
Yes.
And that's it. That's everything now.
That's
all right?
exactly what it
No,
is.
we're not diverse.
Whatever you say.
Okay?
We're not.
We're not diverse. We don't have different opinions. Okay?
I agree with you.
We are one, and I am the king of it all. All right? Anybody who
he's the
disagrees
Pacha.
with me, I can't keep you. You're gonna clip this so bad. I can tell.
Here's the clip.
Here's the clip, dude. This man, we're not all the same. Yeah, no, I get it. We're all different. We're all. That's the thing is, I am a representation of a very specific type of Afghan.
Yeah.
Right. Bay Area Afghans who grew up, who were born in the Bay Area, raised in the Bay Area, who are very Americanized.
Yeah.
Who are still tied to their culture, but are confused about a lot of things. Like I thought you were going to say sexuality. I was trying to.
Why would it be sexuality?
I don't know. I thought you were going to make another gay joke. If I teach
No, I was so into this. I was like, this guy's making a great point.
Yeah, no, I got to make a joke, dude.
Oh, I see.
I can't go too long with a serious moment without.
What about weird Afghans? Don't you think they would relate with you? It's the weird Afghans that like you, I think. They have to be weird and embrace their
I
weird
think they have to be
like you.
open-minded.
Okay.
Is what it
Same.
is. I think the people who like me are very open-minded. Because I'm very open-minded. I think some of the comments were like, you're too open-minded, which is a wild thing to say. But yeah, I think the thing is, I think with comedy culture,
Yeah.
Afghans aren't quite there yet. So they don't understand that I can roast something and have no ill will towards it.
For sure.
Right? Like in comedy, if anything, you roast the ones you love. Like that's the thing. That's the saying.
Yeah.
So it's like if I'm even talking about it, it's something I care about.
Mm-hmm.
But with Afghans, it's like you say something negative,
Yes.
and they're like, "Oh, I must kill you."
Yeah.
Like there's no in between.
Well, it tackles their whole belief system.
Yeah, and it's like, that's the thing is like I think you should
They've
always
never been challenged me.
you should always question your beliefs. Always question your beliefs.
That's a very Western.
I understand, but the thing is, if you challenge your beliefs and you continue to believe what you do, all it does is reaffirm it tenfold.
Even more, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think those blind following anything is the worst type.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Have you seen a blind person drive? It's terrifying.
I've seen women drive, so I think it's
Close enough.
yeah, similar, right? For all the women drivers.
Women drivers out there, we love you.
Yeah,
Just not on the road.
exactly.
Take the carpool lane.
Didn't you?
No, stay away from the carpool lane, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Didn't know what?
Nothing. I was gonna say something like off-putting, but maybe I shouldn't.
Okay. That's a new for you. Holding it in.
Yeah, I'm trying to hold it in if it has to do with women. I feel like
Yeah, we make a lot of gay jokes, a lot of women jokes.
Yeah.
But we also, I think I roast myself more than anything.
I think I
talked about coming fast. All right, that was me opening up.
for sure.
That was not easy to say. I could have lied. I could have said I'd smashed for 20 minutes, which is also not that long, I guess. But
20 minutes is pretty good. 20 minutes is more than average.
How long should sex last?
I think
I have no in between.
I think the 15 to 20 minute range.
I am
good.
10 seconds or 45 minutes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that's what you're getting with me.
Interesting.
It's
Okay,
a
45
card
minutes,
draw.
so specific.
Yeah.
That's a very long time.
It's a very long time.
You have good cardio.
No,
Oh,
it's not fast movements after a while.
I see. Okay.
Barely movements, but it's still going.
I see. I like the stop. I like to go and stop. I like that.
edgy.
I like that. Yeah. Edgy. No, I mean like you finish.
Oh, you can buzz and then you come.
You try to. Come
Yeah, you have to really care about the person that you're with.
No, I think it's like the sex gets more wild.
Yeah, I agree, but that's relationships.
Yeah.
You do that with people you just like one night stands.
No, remember I told you I have to like the person in order to have sex with them.
Oh yeah.
So
that's weird.
one night stands are like the weirdest things. I mean, I didn't say it didn't happen. I'm just saying like it's just so awkward for me.
Yeah. That's why I come fast and leave.
No, my awkwardness would be like, I can't come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I'm like, I'm busting and leaving.
But at least you get your buzzed. You know,
yeah, it's the best.
You do the evolutionary goal you were there for.
And then you feel the regrets.
And then you're like, nah, I'm going to chase my dream.
Yeah, that car ride home.
Got like 40 jokes in your head.
Yeah, dude, that's the most.
All the pregnant jokes you can think of. Okay, I got to make use of this. Think of pregnant jokes.
Can I ask why Afghans are uncomfortable with talking about fucked up shit? Or dark stuff, or like sex, or
I think that's
like drugs
what
or
we've
alcohol.
become. That's what we've become.
Why?
The post-Taliban era, the post like no free speech, the post like you can't be yourself era.
Like why have so much shame? Is what I'm saying. You know, why not be shameless?
I think because when you connect religion to every aspect of your life, then you can take a book that was written when it was written, and then start using that for your belief system. And if you're in the position of power, everyone that doesn't follow.
But I think I know a lot of very devout Muslims who are very open to have conversations about anything, and they don't have the same. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that.
Yeah, but they're not Talib.
Yeah.
Think about the world that Talibs created. They were just like, you can't listen to music. If we find a tape recorder, we'll do like TVs and stuff like that. Any media.
Can you imagine the Taliban finding like a Creed tape and getting beat up because of it? Do you know what I'm saying? Like
The irony.
Like the music that you like. If you're gonna get your ass thrown into jail, what happens? I don't know what the crime is if they find music or.
I think
good.
I think at first they just destroy everything in front of you and make an example. But I don't know what happens.
If you keep you keep like lobbying it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying like, for something like bad music.
Yeah.
Like I can like see it like.
That's what you meant.
Yeah.
The Creed movie.
No, not the movie. I'm talking about
movies are not allowed either. So I was like,
I can't watch movies in Afghanistan.
No. Well, under Taliban rule, no TVs, no music, no TVs, no influence from the West. It was just all seen bad. But the Talibans were also trained by.
How do we get viewers in Afghanistan? I saw the TikTok analytics. Dude, can you imagine getting beat because you like us so much, or trying to risk persecution because you're a fan of the AwJiz Boys?
I don't think it's that bad today.
Okay,
but I think inshallah it'll get there.
Inshallah to get there.
Inshallah, yeah. I think like
Wait, what do you mean?
Like we want to be in the position where, because of us being so popular, that extremists don't fuck with us, and they make a statement.
But I'm saying
don't fuck with those people.
I'm saying like even TikToking is probably against the rule.
There's so many Afghan influencers now from Afghanistan. All men, by the way.
There's no way if TV works, but TikTok isn't okay.
No, I don't. The TV thing I told you was from my experience. I don't know if that's the rule today. Yeah, so I don't know what the rule is today.
Yeah, I just think it'd be hilarious if you get caught with like, I don't know what's bad music, like Backstreet Boys.
those gay Afghans, you know, they made that song where it's like "I love you" or something like that. We're gay. Remember, we talked about it in a previous podcast.
I don't remember this.
Where it was like it was easy to you should hate gay Afghans if they make bad music, and they did make bad music.
Yeah.
So that's bad music. Imagine listening to that and then getting beat.
Yeah,
and they're just like we're LBGTQ.
You sacrificed getting beat because of this.
Yeah.
Like if you get beat because like a new Drake album, I get it, dude. That's worth the lashes.
That makes sense.
But not gay Afghan songs.
Exactly. Or it's 2024, so the new Kendrick album. Yeah.
But you just got beat because you listened to Europe? The final countdown, dude?
Yeah.
Should
we take a break? I
think we should take a break. You know what? We're going to listen to music during this break.
So let's go listen to some game Afghans. We play Valley. All right.
Hey listeners, let's talk about elevating your wardrobe with some serious style.
Absolutely. If you're all about expressing yourself and supporting the movement to normalize cannabis, then you gotta check out the Urban Connoisseur. They've got an incredible lineup of apparel that's all about living life elevated.
We're talking heavyweight chenille skull hoodies, vibrant t-shirts with bold statements, and even some sleek accessories like snapback hats and comfy socks. And let's not forget those live life elevated gym shorts, perfect for the summertime.
And they got a deal for AwJiz listeners. They're offering an exclusive 20% off their entire shop. Just use the promo code AwJiz, AwJiz, when you check out.
Dive into their collection of fashion-forward pieces that do more than just look good. They're about making a statement, breaking down barriers, and sparking conversations.
Sparking, I like that. Whether you're looking for something casual, like a gas emoji t-shirt, or something that stands out like THC logo crew socks, THC, the Urban Connoisseur, has got you covered.
Check out their full range and take your style to the next level at theurbanconnoisseur.com. And remember to use special promo code AwJiz for 20% off your purchases.
And now,
let's get back to the show.
But I feel like, the thing is, you're a little too socially aware at times. And you're aware that getting them well done puts you as the odd person out to the waitress. So for me, I'm like, I want that feeling from her.
No, but it's not a fuck the waitress. I don't care what the waitress thinks. It's the taste
of a well done.
It's significantly different.
Roasted. And I said medium well roasted.
Yeah, that's still too much. You lose all the flavor. The whole point of a steak is the softness of it. And when it gets overcooked, it just becomes chewy and dry, and I can't enjoy it.
What the one I had was not chewy, nor was it dry.
Yeah, they still undercooked it. What they gave you.
Yeah, so I was happy.
Yeah, I don't think they even have medium well in that building.
So what I'm saying is, like, I was happy with what I said to get that result.
Yeah, that's
you
fair.
know what I mean?
I was happy, but it's just
you got a fucking raw ass piece of meat.
It's better that way. It tastes better that way.
It's fine.
I don't get it blue, right?
What's a blue steak?
Blue is like rare, or right before rare.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it goes blue, rare, medium rare.
How do you cook blue?
You barely do. You just like warm both sides, pretty much. You just grill marks, and the inside's like very raw.
You can.
That's wild. That's
you're
insane.
able to do that. Like
I've never done it.
Humans are able to.
Yeah. With beef, you can, as long as you cook the outside, is done. You can eat it raw. They have steak tartare. You heard that?
I've had it more well done.
No, you can't get it well done.
Is it can? Okay, I think I have tuna tartare.
Tuna tartare is different. Yeah. Okay. But steak tartare, you just eat it raw. It's just chopped up steak, and they throw an egg in there. You go ham.
I don't think I've had that.
Yeah, it's not great.
So you're all about like tasting meat? Pause.
Yeah, I like the taste of meat. I eat a lot of steak. And
uncooked meat.
Yeah, like I said, not blue. Medium rare is the way to go.
Got it. Also, this is such a privileged conversation.
Oh, dude. Yeah, this is 100% a privileged conversation. But I've noticed like more traditional Afghans, they don't eat it medium, even medium. They don't have to see any pink.
Yeah, of course. If you're Afghan, you only go for well done. That's the only option.
But it's like you're losing so much by doing that.
Not really,
like
because we think about our dishes, and we think about our dishes and the way those meats are prepared.
The only thing I think in our dishes that I can think of that could do better
Sure.
for going less time is like tikka.
Like kebab?
Yeah.
You want it to be more rare?
Yeah, I would prefer it on the more rare side. It's still good. Kebab works, but
I just think steak is its own thing. Like American steak.
tikka is steak, bro. They just cut it into little pieces and put it on a skewer. You know what I'm saying?
And you may
when I eat, like when we make it at the house here,
yes,
or someone makes it, like I was like it medium rare.
Okay, I see.
And you get a good cut. You get like a tri-tip or something.
I'm more medium well.
Yeah, man. A lot of people, my cousins are all like that. A lot of people are like that. But it's the more traditional ones.
Yes.
The ones, it's a very, like in Western culture, the like really expensive steakhouses, they don't want to cook it too much. Because it's you're paying for this quality meat. There's no point of overcook. Like when you overcook, it all tastes the same.
Yeah, maybe I'm at that place right now in my life.
Yeah,
you know
I respect it, man.
So, but should we cut all of that?
I don't know.
Okay,
we'll feel it out. It's probably not worth
because
keeping.
we're talking about steaks and stuff, and nobody cares.
I don't think this is for anybody.
It's for anyone. Okay, it's for us to bond over the type of
not even bond.
like.
Disagree. This is the biggest disagreement we've ever had in the pod.
Damn.
I feel strongly about this.
Okay, well, I think we both think we're right. So let me just. Do you think you're good though? You want to continue?
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna vote for Trump?
No. First of all, apparently he's in jail, or he got convicted.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I literally got the tweet or the text like a few minutes ago.
Damn.
From the New York Times, which I don't trust either.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's the first president to be convicted. So kind of a baller, dude.
So do you think this is gonna give him more clout and more people will vote for him?
I kind of want him to win while he's in prison.
That would be crazy. I don't think that's possible. You know, would that mean that?
You know, it's crazy because like a lot of the law is like people who go to jail can't even vote.
Oh, interesting.
So like he can't even vote for himself while he's in there.
Isn't that like some sort of ceremonial thing where the president goes into the booth and they vote?
Yeah. Okay. So he couldn't even do that.
But do you think he'll get out?
I think he's rich enough where he's not going to serve really any time.
Do you think he will be the next president?
I honestly don't know.
You don't? Yeah, but
I think it's closer still, even with all this. At least in my purview, everybody hates Biden so much.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Mm-hmm. That I have no idea what's going to happen.
Interesting.
This is the first year I'm like, usually I have a pretty good guess.
Yeah.
And I'm usually pretty spot on. But this year, I couldn't even. So
you don't even want to guess?
I never vote to begin with.
Okay. Then that's fine.
Yeah, I've never voted. I voted for one person. And it's my biggest regret of my entire life.
George W. Bush?
Kanye West.
Got
it. Him and Rocky De La Fuente. And they were on the ballot. I thought it'd be funny.
That would be crazy if Kanye actually...
This was before he went super anti-Semitic.
Oh, okay. I would have voted for him.
After. Yeah. Yeah, that's the policy you like most about him. The thing is, like...
Oh, he's trying to be president?
I don't even know. I wrote him in.
Yeah. In my county, his name wasn't in there. Can Kanye just be president? Yeah, real quick.
You voted for Trudeau after he did blackface?
You're like, he did blackface, brown face,
Asian face. Yeah.
Egyptian face. Like, he just was like...
He's just doing the faces.
At that point, I'm just like, hold on a second. Now you're just like really dedicated to this. Yeah, dude, you got a costume designer to be like, hey, wear this outfit, get a makeup artist to do this.
Every different culture you can get in.
Do you think that's racist? Just what Justin Trudeau did?
Yes. What are you talking about? I don't know.
What if you love a culture so much? You know how like there's weebs, right? What if he wants to be that, but for brown people?
Yeah. He's such... Yeah, I don't know if like wearing a kimono is the same as doing blackface.
Yeah, but from the video I saw, he was kind of dressed up like
a sultan. Yeah, it was brown face.
So brown.
I think it was for Halloween.
Yeah, they're all from Halloween, right?
Okay.
So,
yeah, man. I don't know. Let's move on. I don't know.
So you don't think Trump's gonna win? That's just your thoughts. But hey, you know who actually endorsed Trump? That white brown bitch.
With the white brown bitch. That's his perfect name. Nikki Haley Nimrata, I think is her real name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate that. You can't go by your Starbucks name always. Do you know what I'm saying?
it's more brandable, I guess, or more marketable.
I would vote for Nimrata. I'm not voting for Nikki Haley, dude. I didn't know where she was just running for president. She's not, but she fucking would sign. You saw how she signed the Israeli bombs?
I think I did see that.
She was just like, get them all or some shit.
Oh, damn.
Which is also like, it's a little overkill.
Sure.
You got to sign a bomb? Like, I don't know. Like, do you think samurais were signing their swords back in the day?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're honorable people that they were fighting. I would like to think that samurais were more honorable because they put flowers after they killed people.
Yeah, and then they would kill themselves if they were dishonorable.
Okay, that's
Nikki Haley needs to become a samurai.
Yeah, because she was hitting on Trump this whole time and now she endorsed him.
Yeah, well, she needs to do what samurais do when they're dishonorable.
Kill herself, harakiri.
Exactly. That's the word I was looking for. I didn't know what it's called.
Nice. No, I think that hating yourself must suck, but at the same time, like if I'm her and I'm in the political game, maybe signing these bombs is what I had to do to get further into this like gang of all these people that are the elites, and that was part of the thing I had to do. So think about Nikki Haley's perspective. Is there a reason for her to do it? She must have gotten clout within that community.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the only time anybody will ever ask for her autograph. As when it's on a piece of rubble, a bomb that's going to be exploding, so no one ever has to see her fucking signature again.
Yeah,
that's the only time, right? Like, who else? Who wants her fucking signature? Who wants her autograph?
I mean, who wants autographs?
Who wants an autograph to begin with?
That's a problem. Who wants an autograph?
If you want an autograph, you're a loser. If you want her autograph, you should be strapped to the bomb.
Actually, maybe that's right. If you want her autograph, that should make sense.
What?
Because you're a weird person.
Yeah.
So there's something wrong with you.
100%.
So it would make sense that you would support her in the first place and you would want an autograph.
That makes sense.
Right? So maybe that does fit. Maybe she's signing autographs all the time.
Maybe she thought the bomb asked for an autograph.
Maybe that's her audience. People who
she thought it was just a little brown kid. She's like, here you go, Bommy. That's a fun name.
Here you go, Bomya. Little okra.
Yeah, and she's just a fucking idiot. It's so silly to sign a fucking bomb. I don't know why it's upsetting me so much. It's like a different level of disrespect.
Yeah,
like it's so unnecessary. Like signing bullets, signing bombs. I don't know. I'm just like, people sign jerseys.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's good. Yeah, that makes sense. Signing a jersey.
But
she didn't even make those bombs. I want the engineers who are involved.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's proud of his handiwork.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
Yeah.
Imagine her signing my Deion Sanders jersey. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why would you do that? You had nothing to contribute to this.
But do you remember Step Brothers where he pulled out a samurai sword?
That's all I was thinking about the whole time. Okay? And that was a hilarious joke.
That was so funny.
Okay, Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson is a smudge.
Is he?
No, that is a person. He's smudged. She's like, you remember that smudge?
Yeah.
He goes, what was that? That's Randy Jackson from...
I thought it was like an actual signature.
Well, it's a sword. It's going to smudge. I'm sure he did sign it, but
he showed it, it was like a...
It doesn't show you that signature, and she's like, you see that smudge right there?
Now I don't
Randy
remember,
Jackson.
So I can't really like...
You brought up a movie.
I have movie. You're right.
Movie brain.
Exactly.
And I was ready for it.
Barely Legal 3.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop. It's like Stump the Schwab for Canadians out there.
Yeah, it's I saw, I think Nikki Haley's daughter's in that. I hope she's over 18. I made the joke. I don't know how old she is. Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. But there's so many people that want to get away from their culture and like just go into the white man's team.
I get it, dude. I understand.
Like Uncle Tom or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Can we call that
Aunt Nikki?
Yeah, Khala Nikki or something.
Khala Nikki, that's
right?
fun.
What would we call like a brown person that's sucking up to white people?
Yeah, a Nimrata, I guess, or a Vivek. Yeah, I don't know, man. They upset me so much. Because, like, hey, man, I've been called whitewashed.
Yeah.
I get it. Look at my fucking hair.
I see it.
I get it. I have a look.
It. I know you, so I see it.
You see it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm never doing that kind of shit, dude. Yeah. Not signing bombs, but just, like, nothing towards... I don't know, man. How do you hate people so much?
No one's ever asked for my signature, so like
I've had people ask for my signature. I've signed some weird shit. I've signed coasters.
so coasters.
Coasters, like at a comedy club. Someone's like, can you sign this? I'm like, yeah, I'll sign that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's actually awesome.
But
what if you signed something and it was a coaster?
And then it was used as a weapon later?
No, and then it was attached to a bomb. So then you now pull a Nikki Haley.
Tricked into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be... You got me at that point.
You know what I mean? So it's like now you and Nikki Haley are in the same category.
Yeah. I'm afraid to sign it. Give my autograph. I have a second autograph.
Okay.
So it's like it's not a fake, but it's different. So what I sign contracts with is different, just so nobody can like lift it.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, you do know that in a contract, if you just wrote X or just put a weird line because you want to fake it, you're still liable.
No. I understand that. Well, it's the opposite that I'm afraid of.
You're saying that you signed something on some other document and then they take it and put in a contract?
Exactly.
But that's why you don't use specific colors. You know about that?
No.
People don't use like the color blue.
Nikki Haley never used the color brown, actually. She actually just loves whiting stuff out.
She just whites things out in order to type.
Yeah. That's probably her biggest regret is she couldn't sign it with white ink on the bottom.
Yeah. She's like, this sucks.
Oh, Sharpie? What is
got
this?
A brown one? But I look at them and I'm just thinking like, at the end of the day, like if you look at this girl or Vivek, you're just a brown person trying to make it in this world and you're surrounded by white people. So do you have a brown circle? Like, do they have a brown inner circle?
That's their butthole.
But
their brown circle.
Other than their butthole, do they have like friends that are also brown that are like, dude, this is, you're kind of like not speaking to us, you know, and like you're not speaking to the community, or you shouldn't do this. Or maybe he does and he's like doubling down, like this is what I believe in, even to brown audience.
I think maybe there might be some
Vivek would do it.
Vivek's a little bit better.
Yeah,
he's not great.
Yeah, I kind of like.
I think he's just trying to say whatever you can to become president
or vice president
or whatever, just some sort of. But did you see that thing with the fuck's that white chick's name? Her name is Ann Harbor. That's not right.
Sure.
And some shit. Ann Coulter.
The skinny face chick.
Yeah. They were interviewing. He was interviewing her. And he's like, I love all your takes, You're such a smart person. And she goes, Vivek, I love you too. You're so smart, but I would never vote for you because you're brown. And
no way.
Yeah, but she's like, she gives more context later about how like she wants it
justifies the racism.
Yeah, exactly, justify. But it's just like, bro, that sketch that we did that we never put out.
Yes,
we'll put out if this gets enough likes.
Yeah, 1. And we like
it.
That's a Twitter sketch.
What is
that?
That might be a Twitter sketch, yeah.
Because I feel like if we're gonna invest,
whenever you get a chance to edit it,
it's actually edited.
Oh, okay.
There's no voiceover. Oh, that's what's missing.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure that out.
Well, it will be soon.
Okay, but I think we've shit on
Nikki Haley and Vivek a little bit.
I think we're.
But there's other Afghans, right, that are probably working in an environment where there's white people or nobody else is Afghan in their work environment.
Yeah.
Has that happened to you?
Well, I went to
you're like every day.
Yeah.
How many Afghan comics do you know?
Yeah, I'm one of 2. So
Great.
3 of 3.
Yeah.
But like there was I went from a school with hella Afghans to a totally white school being the only Afghan.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I figured it out, but I didn't. I went the other way. I didn't go white.
Double down white?
I went more Afghan.
When you stayed away from the Afghans?
Yeah, because then when I was with the Afghans, I was like, I was just Afghan. I was just one of the. But then when I was with the whites, I was like,
the Afghan.
I'm Afghan. Is it
because you're easier to identify in the white community as the Afghan,
I think,
and you stand out by that?
I didn't want to lose who I was to the whiteness.
Oh,
I didn't want to see. I didn't want to become part of them because it was off-putting. I didn't get along with a lot of them. There was hella racism. Mm-hmm. So then I was like, all right, I'm going to take pride into my culture a little bit more.
Cool.
But it's hard because like you do kind of sell out at a moment. Now that I'm saying that,
yeah,
I actually did sell out a lot.
Interesting.
Because eventually it becomes too much and then you start making fun of yourself in a way that's not great.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You start doing self-deprecating humor to appease the whites.
Yeah.
And I look back at those days and it's very upsetting at the type of humor I had. But it also built my stand-up. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
Because I was moving so much, I learned to adapt to always be funny.
For sure.
Self-deprecating is usually the best.
Yes.
But the whites, they love the racism towards myself.
Yes.
Which I leaned into at times.
Interesting.
To survive. But then they would do it and then they get upset and fight them. So like it was like...
Okay.
It was weird.
That is a weird feeling. I've had a similar interaction with that with the whites. It wasn't necessarily making fun of myself because that wasn't really my humor.
Yeah.
It was more so making, like I would make fun of like my Filipino friend, my Korean friend, my brown friend. But some of the white people that would laugh, I wouldn't fuck with their laughter. I don't want you to laugh.
The whole Dixie building.
It's exactly.
Yeah.
So, but if the other brown guys laughed at that, or even another white guy who was invited to the cookout, because I've had a lot of those guys.
Yeah.
Shout out this guy, Adam Van Elstein from grade 9.
Okay.
Shout out that kid. He's not watching this at all.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not even close. Anyways.
Okay.
Shout out that guy. But he was invited to the cookout. He was cool with everybody.
Yeah.
I knew white guys like that. He would make fun of you and you can make fun of him and it's just like a good time. But some other white people, they're elitists. They're like, we're the best. So entertain us.
Yeah.
And that's when I didn't fuck with it the most. And when I went to a white school, that's when conflict arose in my life. And I had 0 friends.
Yeah, well, I had a very similar thing. I tried to assimilate, it didn't quite work out. But when I was with different minorities,
interesting,
there were still a lot of racist jokes. But they would make fun of me, I make fun of them. Yes, it was like we would all take a turn.
Yeah.
But when we went to like a more predominantly white area, there wasn't as many turns.
Facts.
And then it just became like, hey, look at the silly dance.
Yeah,
that became kind of that. And then I would fight. I got in a lot of fights because of that.
I support that, Dauood. Yeah. I support that, David.
Okay. But I think that's good.
I think it's always that good, but
I have no idea, but I think it's good.
Oh, okay, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
What should this podcast be called?
Scammers or
Scammers?
Or what did we talk about in the first part of it?
We talked about getting laid and lying and scamming. And then we went to Nikki Haley, who's a liar and we think scammer. And Coulter is a scammer because, like, isn't she doing really well in the stock market?
That's Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
The white people. I'm sorry.
No, you have no idea what we called this episode. I don't remember what we talked about in the first half. Scamming. I had a title in the beginning.
Yeah. Some scamming on liars and stuff. Okay, I think we should end off with something to be like, hey, if you're Afghan or non-Afghan and you're listening to this, like, whatever you need to do to feed your family, we support. Some of the shit might not be legal, but we do support it. We want you to be in a position to support your family. I get it. But do your best to put yourself in a situation, inshallah, where you don't have to do that, where you can get out of that. And don't encourage other people to get into that. I know you're looking at us like, you guys are hypocrites because you're talking about all this other shit. We're a fucking comedy podcast. Don't take anything we say seriously. And
except for that Nikki Haley shit. Fuck that bitch.
Don't take anything I say seriously, ever. So I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, exactly. Nice little disclaimer. No, dude, you said it all, dude. My goal for this podcast, more than anything, try to be funny.
Funny it is.
And when you're going off the cuff, none of this is scripted. You know what I'm saying? We have a few ideas we want to talk about, whatever.
We have topics.
We have topics sometimes, but we just come here. Half the time, I don't even know the topipics are. We've never talked about them.
He doesn't. This man's just freestyling this whole pod.
Yeah, I'm going to say some wild shit. Some of it's going to be, poignant. Other shit's going to be just offensive and dumb.
Yes.
And then gay sometimes, because that's where our brains
It's mainly where it goes.
Yeah. So, just have fun. I'm glad if you guys are watching this far into the pod, really appreciate it.
Thank you. And please comment mangoes. We've been saying that.
Oh, yeah.
I think I like that.
Yeah.
So if you finish the podcast, just put a mango emoji.
Yeah.
So we know you finished. That's kind of nice of them if they do
I would love that, actually. That would mean a lot. And I'll respond to them.
For sure.
Well, I can on YouTube.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. All right, guys. Until next time.
You're watching AwJiz Boys Show.